Hey guys, this is Megan with Thousand Generation Farms. Today we're going to be working on doing a little planting in the garden. I'm not going to obviously get everything put in the ground today just because there are a few plants that need planted first. So we're going to start with potatoes. So won't you come farming with us? So if you look here, I have some yellow potatoes. Not 100% sure on the actual name. I'll have to ask Joseph. But I'm gonna cut these up. I think we got about 8 to 10 of those. And then we also got some red potatoes. And we just got these from our local flour mill, basically. They always have different flours, vegetables, basically anything you can name. Around this time, like in the spring, they have a lot of stuff that you can go and that way you can plant. So I'll have to look and see, or ask Joseph what the actual name of these are as well. But we got about 8 to 10 of those. And so what I'm gonna do is, I have my cutting board outside, just gonna cut these up. These are called eyes, and that's where it's gonna grow out of, like the plant. So I'm gonna cut the potato up so that the chunks have at least one eye in them, and then we'll be able to put a few chunks in each hill for the potatoes to start growing. So we will start with cutting them up, and I'm just going to do the yellow ones first here and then keep them separate from the red ones. So the next thing I did here was use this rake, and I raked probably about half of the garden. Sorry, Joseph rototilled it one more time, so we did it twice. Then I raked it about half the width and then all the length. And I'm gonna plant potatoes this way. And Joseph told me he's gonna help me. Okay guys, so what we did here is just used a little spade, dug a little bit of a trench, just a little one, probably like 2 inches deep, 2 to 4 inches deep. And then I don't know if you can tell, this is kind of a mound, but then we put okay, we put 2 of those cut potato wedges in the hole. I covered it up and kind of made a mound, and then we put a flag on it. So we have probably, I don't know, maybe 20 to 40 plants here. And the ones on this side are white, the ones on this side are red. And then the last thing we are gonna do tonight is get our onions in, which will be right here. And we probably have 15 of those. So I'm sure it'll go about halfway down the potatoes. But yeah, so, and our little kitty here likes to play with the flags. So we'll see how long these stay in. But it's nice to have all of the potatoes in because there's a little bit of work. Hey guys, so obviously it's probably been almost a month since we planted our onions and potatoes, and I am just going to show you some updates on them. We have not planted anything else yet, but it's still just kind of the end of April, so we have some time to plant the rest of our garden, and I will definitely do a video on that when it comes. So here we marked out where everything is with these flags, and I know that I showed you in my garden planning video that I had a different kind of layout for some things we were gonna plant in here, and we stuck to it for the most part with this stuff. But so on this end here, there's potatoes, there's potatoes here as well, and then here there is onions. So I can't remember the kinds of potatoes we did, but I think we did 2 different kinds, maybe one red and one yellow. And as you can see, there are little hills here, and we don't build them up too high, but we you know, put like 2 or 3 chunks of the potato in, like we kind of dig a hole, put them in there, and then kind of build a little hill. There's a little bit of grass on the garden because I just mowed, but so we did that all the way almost to the end. I'm not sure if maybe there's probably like 40 potato plants, maybe, we'll see. And if you guys know anything about potatoes, they will usually produce like anywhere from 5 to 10 potatoes per plant, so we'll have quite a bit of potatoes, but that's good because they keep really well. Here we have the onions, and I know we did 3 different kinds. Let's see if these are still here. So these are candy onions, if you can see our little marker here. These actually are doing the best right now. If you can see these stems. Oh, there's the kitty in my hand. Sorry. So there's stem here. They're actually doing pretty good. And we just kind of did a whole bundle of those. Let's go down here. The next one. These ones are red candy, if you can see that little yellow tab. And they're doing okay. They're a little bit more sparse, however you say that word. Probably like half of them actually are growing pretty well. But when we got these bundles out, we actually ordered them, and when we got them out, they didn't really look that great, so we didn't know how they would do. This is our 3rd kind, and it's a ringmaster maybe. So these are not doing too horrible either. If you can see these 3 maybe right here. Sorry. Oh, right here. I'm a great videographer, but they go all the way down to this flag here. Something we also worked on, and I know I put this in my garden planning video a little bit, was trimming up the grapevines. And I still don't know much about grapevines, or grapes in general. I just like to eat them. But I think they're looking a lot better. I'm going to show you, and you guys can give us comment on this video and let us know if there's anything else we can do to make sure that they're just being taken care of, I guess. So if you can see here, like, we cut a whole bunch of stuff back. If you look, maybe, I don't think my camera's gonna focus very well, but like right there, it looks pretty healthy. They look a lot better in color. They're like a dark purple gray than they did before. Before they looked like all like this, which to me looks dead, so that could even be cut off maybe. And again, I don't know much about grapes or grapevines, so we're just kind of winging it. But this one even looks like it's shedding a little bit, so I don't know if that's a good sign, because then the end of it is more of a red color, and that looks healthy to me. And we have 3 plants here. I really need to weed whack around them, but we're just gonna keep watching these and see what they do. We tend to get, I think it's a beetle. I'm not sure what kind of beetle it is, but this beetle tends to eat the leaves down, and I think that's not good for the vines at all, the grapes at all. So I'm not sure if there's something we can do to prevent that, but anyways, that is how our grapevines are doing. All right, guys, well, that is it for this video. As we do more in the garden, I'll keep you updated definitely with the planting of the other stuff. And then we are actually going to be planting corn soon, so I'll have a video on that. Hopefully. I have kind of been MIA a little bit just because I've been getting pretty tired, getting closer to baby, but we're excited and we're blessed, and I'll just keep trying to update you guys on what we're doing, because this is kind of a busy time on the farm, and it's exciting too because we're doing so many different things, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that red button and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time on 1000 Generation Farms.